Hey guys, this is going to be your Wednesday, May 27th WOD Talk. So once again, just to reiterate, yesterday it is going to, Davis is kind of heating up this week, so just keep in mind that if you're working out outside, just kind of take things a little easier, take a step back and just make sure you're plenty hydrated and getting some salts in, getting those electrolytes in. And we'll just get right into the work, okay? So for today we have a part A, kind of upper body strength piece, and we have a part B, sort of combination of like different AMRAPs that I'll talk about. Okay. And just note for body weight, your part A is going to be 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes versus if you're doing limited equipment or home gym, it'll only be 10 minutes. So there's like a time difference there too. Okay. So getting into body weight, so or everybody's part A. So for body weight, you're going to go ahead and do every 2 minutes for 20 minutes. So you're looking at 10 rounds. You can do 5 reps at a tempo. Okay, 5 reps of some kind of pushing motion. So you can either do push-ups, right? You can go ahead and do dips on a chair, some chairs over there. You can do the pike press where your straddles here and just pressing down and up. You can do a handstand push-up on a wall. All are good options. We're going to do different types of pressing, but you're going to do it at a tempo. So the tempo is going to be 3-2-x-1. So I'll demo with a push-up. So you're coming down for 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1, 2, up, and then go ahead go for that next rep. Okay. So you're doing 5 reps every 2 minutes for 20 minutes. Okay. So with that, that'll be that for body weight. If you're doing limited equipment, you're gonna go ahead and grab a dumbbell, okay? And you're gonna do, if you have 2 dumbbells, you can go ahead and do this. If you have one, that's fine. You can do 1 arm at a time. But you're gonna do dumbbell floor presses, and you're gonna be here, okay? So feet up, get those elbows on the ground, get those arms nice and vertical, and you're gonna go ahead and press up. And you're gonna do this at a tempo. The tempo's gonna be 1, 2, 3 on the way down, hold for a second, and then go up for that next rep. Okay, so 3 seconds down, and then up. Quick pause at the bottom and then up, okay? You're doing 4 reps every 2 minutes for 10 minutes. Okay, so 5 total rounds. If you're doing home gym, then what you're gonna be doing instead is you're gonna be doing strict presses. So go ahead and grab, got this guy on today too. You're gonna go ahead and grab your barbell. You're gonna get set, and you're gonna go ahead and just strict press, no bending the knees. Up. Okay, so this is also gonna be at tempo. It's gonna be a 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So slow descent on that as well. If you're doing strict presses, you're gonna go ahead and do this at your. There is no prescribed percentage for this, but I imagine for 4 reps. At tempo, you're probably going to be looking at something close to your maybe 65%, okay? Just make sure if you're doing that, keeping those elbows kind of closer together as you're pressing up and keeping those like hands kind of pointed out almost, okay? Again, that good position, good rotation with the elbow. Now for part B, so everyone's going to have 13-minute AMRAP, 13 minutes of work. It's basically going to be a combination of different AMRAPs, okay? So I'll go one by one. We're gonna go. We're gonna get into body weight. So for body weight, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 3 different minutes of work. Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and for that first minute, you're gonna go ahead and do 20 line hops. So you can just make a line on the ground. You can do either hop left and right or back and forth. Okay. You can do 20, and then you're gonna spend the rest of that minute doing an AMRAP of jumping squats. So just getting as many reps as you can in with the remainder of your minute. Once you're done with that minute, you're gonna go ahead and move over to, you're gonna do another 20 line hops. Okay, so like lateral forward to backward again, and then you're gonna do an AMRAP of hand release push-ups. Getting as many of those you can in, just coming down, hands off the ground, back up. Okay. You don't have to have your hands super wide, just off the ground is fine. Okay. Then that next minute you go right into it. You're gonna do another 20 line hops again, and then you're gonna do an AMRAP of burpees. Okay, so just chest at the ground, as many reps as you can for the remainder of that minute. You should be hitting the 3-minute mark by now, and you're going to rest for 2 minutes. Okay, that whole thing was 1 round. You're going to do that for a total of 3 rounds. And what you're going to do here is that every round you're going to change the order of the movement that you're going to do. So if you start with jumping squats and do hand release push-ups and burpees, maybe switch it up. Start with the burpees, go down from there, or start with the hand release push-ups and just change the order. Try to get the same reps each round that you do this, okay, and in each movement. If you're doing limited equipment, instead of line hops, you're going to be doing 12 double unders. Okay, so at first minute, so beginning of every minute, you can do 12 double unders and then get to the AMRAP portion of your work. Okay, at first minute, after your double unders, you're going to do dumbbell hang power snatches. So you're going to have a dumbbell here. You're going to go ahead and bring that to your knees, and you're going to come up, catch overhead, and reset. Okay, and then switch hands. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you're 1, extending your hips all the way, and 2, you're keeping that dumbbell really close to your body that whole time, okay, just to make sure you don't waste energy. And next minute after your double unders, you're going to do push presses instead, okay? So, dumbbell here, hit the knees, okay? Third minute, you're going to go ahead and do lateral over the dumbbell. You're going to set these dumbbells over on the ground. Somewhere here, go ahead and just do your burpees side to side. No facing today. Then you're going to go ahead and rest for 2 minutes, and then you're going to do this for another 2 more rounds, so 3 rounds total. Again, change the order of the movements each round. So if you're going to start with a hang power snatch at first round, push press and burpees, switch it up. You can maybe start with the push press that next round, or the burpees first. Okay. And then for your home gym version, again, 13 minutes. It's going to be 12 double unders at the beginning of every round. And then your first minute, you're doing hang power snatches. Okay. So just setting up from just above the knee here, hands nice and wide. And reset. Okay, just making sure, again, getting full extension here. Ooh, really squeezing your butt. And you're keeping that bar relatively close without letting it get away from you, okay? Too much. It will a little bit, but that's okay. You have your prescribed weights there. So ideally something that you can do for almost that entire minute without dropping the bar if you can, or maybe just drop it once. Push press immediately after that. So same thing with as with the dumbbells, but barbell instead. Okay. Then at last minutes, you're gonna go ahead and do again burpees over the bar. I think you guys get the point by now. But for the barbell stuff, ideally keep the same weight up on the bar without changing it out. And again, you rest at the end of this round, and then go ahead and change the order of stuff afterwards. Okay, guys. That should be it, really. Just make sure. Try not to, as much as you can, try not to take breaks or take too many breaks during the AMRAP portion, like the movements that get counted. Try to just go straight through those, or try to, hold on to the bar just a little bit longer. And that's really all I have for you. Stick that tempo for part A, and just hold on to that bar, hold on to that weight a little longer for part B, okay? Everyone, again, if you have any questions, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube comments, let us know. Happy WODing, guys.